Yeah, we're only 5 minutes late. I've got this guest who's popped up a bit early, but that's fine. We're all sorted now. We are good. We are good. We are good. Welcome to Super Sewing Club.
Hello.
Easter Sunday. Are we all dedicated being here on an Easter Sunday?
Oh, we are.
Yeah, definitely.
Hang on, I'm just
dedicated.
muting the laptop. There we go. Hi.
Okay. No,
I got my chocolate. Yeah, I got a little chocolate bunny.
Oh, do you know what?
He wasn't found in the Easter egg hunt this morning, so he's mine.
A single Easter egg.
Can I have it, please?
You didn't get an Easter egg?
Not a single one.
Oh, Hayley.
Yes. Right, that's it. I need to have a word with Matt. You need at least one Easter egg.
Well, I don't know. I've got quite a lot of trips.
Oh,
kind of forego an Easter egg based on my trips. So it's all good. So what's everybody been up to? I know what you've been up to, young lady, because I saw you the other day. But what have you been up to next?
I've had quite a busy time. I did Stitch Festival, that was amazing, and saw lots of you there. That was great. I had followed by a stitching day at my local village hall. That was brilliant.
Oh, I saw that come up on your Facebook.
Yeah, that was good. And what else? There was something else. Oh, I'm going to upset somebody now because I've forgotten what else I've done. There was something else. Yeah, and it's all going on. It's all going on. Oh, I did Sunday stitch up. I'm going to upset myself. Yeah, I knew there was quite a lot. It was like finished stitch, then it was it's just been boom, 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 boom.
And you've got something else coming up very shortly as well.
I'm very excited. I'm joining you girls on Sewing Street.
Yay! Yes, I know your very first show.
Yeah, on the 13th, Monday the 13th at 8 a.m. Only doing 1 hour.
Test
like, ooh. Yeah.
So I would have loved to have had you with our little takeover that we did the other day, but you just hadn't done any shows yet, and we thought you'd be breaking in gently first.
Yes, I know. It would have been just a step too far. I would have just been like,
oh, throw you in the deep end with me and Hayley and John. It would have been utter chaos then.
We did have a lovely time to ourselves.
We did. It was a lovely, lovely day.
Oh,
I think John was a bit kind of shell shocked by the end, wasn't he?
A little bit. But
so how did it work, girls? Were you on together, or what happened? Tell me about it.
Well, you go for it, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. So we did an hour together, and then I had an hour solo hour, and then Hayley had a solo hour, and then we did an hour together. So we did like 4 hours of just the two of us, and yeah, poor John was a little frazzled, but he was a very good sport and took everything in his usual good humour.
And I had a little April Fool's joke for him.
Yeah. Oh, you did what?
Did a little April Fool's for him as well.
Very good, and he didn't sweat. I did let the producer know before we did it. I said, look, if I do this, is he going to sweat? Or if you think he's going to sweat, have you got a way of bleeping it before he does so he doesn't get in trouble? And it was a proper, like, kids, old school joke shop joke. It was just a little box with like a poppy out spider in it. So I just said, oh, yeah, I'll just grab a quilt clip. Oh, spider.
So it was really funny because I had been had by the Sewing Street April Fool, hadn't I?
Yeah, she was fair. We were chatting about it just before we came on. She was like, oh, have you seen the new presenter? He's too delicious. I can't work with him. I was like, he's AI, love. He's AI. It was an April Fool's. So she's like, damn, he was lovely.
I mean,
I didn't read his name. I was just looking at the picture thinking, oh dear, how am I going to concentrate?
Yeah, no, he was AI generated. He was not even a real man that we could hunt down and find.
Oh, damn. I've got my day, that's fine. But you can still be on a diet and looking.
I'm really happy about that. I've got my day.
I've got a Dave, okay.
Dave's a good lad. Dave's a good lad. He does a fine job of helping out with a lot of stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, and reining me in.
Yeah. Yeah, Mum's not quite got the hang of that yet.
Phil tries, it doesn't happen.
I think we're women of a certain type, aren't we? We're too independent.
Absolutely. That was a very diplomatic word.
Very diplomatic.
How is everyone? A happy Easter, everybody, as well who's watching. Have you got a chocolate egg? Are you all like stuffed full of Easter egg now? I hope you all are. I'm gonna have mine later.
You're going to do it when we come off air, aren't you? And we're all chatting at the end, and you'll be like, and we'll be like,
Right, let's get cracking though. I believe Sarah, you're first this week.
Yeah, I'm going to get on with some bits and pieces.
And then Gail will join us after that.
Yeah.
And then I think Sasha's coming to join us for a few minutes later on as well. So loads of people today. Oh, very
cool. Lovely, lovely.
Very busy. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, lovely. Yeah, I'm going to do some bits. Hi. Hello, my lovelies. What sort of Easter eggs did you have? Mine was a Galaxy caramel one. Love a bit of Galaxy. I'm a Galaxy girl, not a Caprice girl. But, I know that's controversial. So, right. Randomly, I'm not getting any comments up on Facebook. So, but we'll see. I'll go back in. And if there's any, ladies, if there's anything, questions, shout me. Cool. Lovely. Right. Over to the overhead. So hopefully we're over here, my lovelies. I've got a few bits to show you, and then we're going to crack on straight away with a demo. So, as always, everything is in the Secret Sewing Club section on the website. There's been a few discounted things as well. I've got some scrap packs for you to start with. Okay, so we've had Moda scrap packs back in. These are normally $15.95. They're on today. All of these offers are for 24 hours. Okay, I'll leave them on till midnight Monday, so that I can get it'll all go back on properly before Tuesday when the shop's back open. Scrap packs are down to £12. These are the Moda ones. Our own scrap packs. So you've got 2 meters of fabric in scraps. They're down to £6. And we've got just a few, excuse me, Liberty scrap packs as well. I've taken some money off those. I can't remember how much they are. Give me a second. They are now down to £15 for a Liberty scrap pack. And again, you've got 250 grams, which is about 2 meters of fabric in those. So those are all on the website.
Messages, Sarah.
Pardon?
I found all your messages.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
They're not coming up on mine. I'm just going to refresh my Facebook very quickly and see if they come up then.
Okay, so there's lots of people saying Happy Easter and, saying that they're joining in. John Scott's joining in.
Oh,
hello, my lovely.
The two of us. I think it's because we were talking about us being on and not him joining us. But he did a lovely job, and we would happily have him back.
Absolutely, yeah. I need to keep him on, John. Yeah, I'll fiddle with it later with the comments. I've got 3 of these little magnetic needle minders. They are the William Morris ones. I'll get one out actually very carefully. I've only got 3 left. They were $6.95. I popped them on for £4. They are really, really beautiful. Most gorgeous William Morris design on them. They're all like enamel and shiny. And then you've got your magnet on the back. Okay, so you can pin it to your clothes or whatever you want. Well, not pin it because as you can see, it's very, very strong magnet. And then it will keep your pins and your needles nice and safe. Okay, because they're all magnetic. Got 3 of those reduced down. I'm just clearing some little random bits in the shop today. So those are down to £4. Again, only 3 of those left. I've got, you all love the medium binding clips, which I've done the last couple of Secret Sewing Clubs. So I've got the large ones. So these are the medium ones that we normally have. I've got some of the large ones. You can see they're a lot bigger, but they're really great. If you are doing anything that's got any sort of bulk, because they've got a flat bottom, they sit really nice and flat and hold everything in. Really strong clips on them. They are 10 for £3. So those are in there.
We like a flat bottom.
Yeah. Oh no, I like a nice perch bottom, a rounded bottom, not a flat bottom.
I know, but I've got a flat bottom, so
you
I
have all of you. I wish I had a flat bottom. I just haven't though. Right. I've got some jelly rolls. Again, just a few that I need to clear. So I've taken them down to £35. Sorry, you have to excuse me. My asthma is rubbish at the minute. We've got sandalwood, which is really beautiful from Three Sisters. Lots and lots of gorgeous sort of like aqua tones and peaches and navies and all in there. And then those lovely soft sort of taupes and creams. There's one called Blossoms and Blooms, which again, this one's all like denims through to your mustards and pinks right the way through. Really, really pretty. Pictures on the website. There's one called Grand Paisley from Andover. This was 45. It's down to 35. It's the same print on all of them. This, I don't know if you can see, this really, really cute little tiny paisley pattern on all of them. So it's the same print on everything, but it's like a gentle autumnal sort of, it goes right the way through to blues, through here, all through your greens. So it's a rainbow, like a muted rainbow. I think there's only about 2 or 3 of this one left. This is Glaze, again, by Andover, which is all those gorgeous blues through to those sort of taupey colours. It feels like driftwood. It feels like the sea to me, because you've got all the, and it's those sorts of designs as well on it. They're not floral. They're sort of like grungy, driftwoody looking. Really, really pretty. All the way through all the blues and then through to those lovely sandy, driftwoody colours. And then the last one is a batik one. I think there's 4 or 5 left of this one. Was $49.95 down to $35. I'm going to use this one for demo later. So there's those ones. And then very, very quickly, and then we will get on with the demo. I'm really sorry, I can't see any of your comments, so I don't know what's going on there. For some reason, I'm not getting comments. So if you're asking questions, I'll pick them up later. This is, I did show this the other day. This is the new Nantucket Summer Minky, the cuddle cloth. It is just, oh my God, it's so good. Can I don't know if I can, if I open it, it's going to rip that. It's a fat quarter pack, but it's the softest. Let me just see if I can get what, it feels amazing. It's so strokeable. It's like a minky velour type look to it. It's unbelievably soft. There's 10 fat quarters in the bundle. It's £85, which I know sounds quite a bit for fat quarters, but this is £32 a metre. So it's about right, £8 a fat quarter, but it's worth it. It's just, oh, delicious. There's only 3 of those left. I think we had 10 come in and they mostly sold with it literally about, I think within 24 hours, most of them are gone. Beautiful range of colours in that. And they're all the minky, or not minky, I can't call it minky, sorry. It's called cuddle. But it's just, oh, you'd use it just like you would normal cottons. It's just super, super soft and tactile. And then I've got a couple of these bundles left. This was the Bella Solids long quarter bundle, which are all those beautiful sherbet, summery colours. Bella Solids one. I think you've got 10 in there, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that range. Okay, you've got all those lovely colours. Useful just to have in. I mean, I think they'd look beautiful as a quilt as is with those colours, but useful to have in your stash. And then this is called Lotus, and I'm going to just very quickly open this one up because this is worth having a little look at. It's yummy. It's called Lotus, and it's in the most beautiful sort of like raspberry, mulberry colours with the most stunning patterns. Again, it's a long quarter bundle, and you've got all these like cherry blossoms, 1, 2, 3 clamshells, 4, those beautiful cranes on there, 5, 6, those fans on that one, 7. I mean, the gold on it as well is just, don't know if you can see that shine. It's lovely. I think it's 12. Let me just go through it. 1, 2, 3. That one. Let me, if I do come up close on that one. That is stunning. It's just, the gold on that is beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. Yeah, there's 12 long quarters in that one. So there's loads and loads of fabric. I think we get so used to using fat quarters, but actually long quarters are really useful sizes. You can get 4, because we cut our long quarters at 10 inches, which is actually slightly bigger than 1/4 of a meter. 1/4 of a meter is 9.5 centimeters, I think it is. But we always cut them at 10, so you can get layer cake sizes, or you can get 4 2.5-inch strips out of each one. That's the equivalent of 48 jelly roll strips there. More than because you get 4 10-inch squares out of each one, so you get 48. So again, bigger than a layer cake. And I believe that one's down to about £40, I think it is. Yeah, £40 for the bundle. So what I thought I'd do today is show you a really cute little demo with a jelly roll and what you can do. So you could cut your own jelly roll strips from something like this, or grab a jelly roll, particularly if you've got some in your stash, and try this pattern. It's a super quick one. If I can get into this, where's the can't find it. Oh, I have to cut it open. That's okay. I'm going to keep this one and make something with it. I've got some ideas for some new jelly roll blocks that I've been playing with, so I can use these for my stash. This is really, really pretty, this one. It's all batik, so if you like a batik pre-cut, it's great because it doesn't really matter if you're using right or wrong sides, which is nice. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to take a medium, a light, and a dark tone off this for each block. So I'm going to pick let's go with that. Oh, look at that, yum, yum, yum. That one. And then we're going to go with a light one. So let's have that one. And then a medium tone. Let's go for that pink there. That sort of cerise raspberry pink. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use those 3. Okay, like this. And we're going to stitch these together. Now, you don't need to see me do the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these in half for demo. If you want to, you can do this. If you want to mix and match your colours more. But it's just for quickness. I'm just going to do these in half. And we're going to make a strip set. Okay, a lot of jelly roll quilts start as a strip set. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got my light, medium, and dark. Now, because I can't see the comments, has anybody got any questions? Anybody got anything to chat about? 2 seconds. I'm just going to try and, I'm not sure why this is not working. You try. Sorry, going again.
I was under the table trying to turn the heater off.
Any more questions? Oh, there we go. I got all your questions now. Right, over here. I can keep an eye now. So I'm going to start with I'm going to put my light one in the middle. I think it makes the pattern pop more. So we're going to start with just a 1/4-inch seam allowance, and we're going to go all the way down. Okay, we're going to make that strip set all the way down on this one. Nice thing obviously as well about batiks is you don't have to worry about it being right side or wrong side. It's very, I mean, rarely, but sometimes you can see a difference between the right and wrong side. But 99% of the time, batiks, doesn't matter which side you use. It's brilliant. I don't normally use batiks. I'm not a massive batik girl. So that's Sarah Jane. She's the batik girl.
I think though batiks are a great one if you're a beginner because of that fact you can.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you use the right side or the wrong side. So especially when you're just starting and you're cutting out especially triangles or specific shapes.
Yeah.
And you get it the wrong way around, you don't have to cut it again. You can kind of get away with it with a batik. Absolutely.
And if you like chain piecing as well, you can guarantee if I'm chain piecing and then like squaring up afterwards, I think, oh, that one was the wrong way round. And I've put wrong side to right side. But joy of batiks is you don't have to do that. They also press really well. I think because of how close the weave is, they do hold creases, like hold your pressing a lot better.
A little bit finer, and that's because they have to be, because of the process of adding the wax on. If I too thick, it's just going to kind of
just go through, I suppose, wouldn't it? The dye wouldn't hold it.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane was saying the other day she's always wanted to go and see it done. You can go out to like Indonesia and places, can't you, and actually have a go at doing it and stuff.
I've been asked to do a couple of guided trips to India to go to block printing places and the batik places,
Ooh.
Times have never lined up right.
Yeah.
I would love to do it. I would love to go and see it being done. But yeah.
Oh, maybe we need to do a secret sewing club trip. Nicola, you up for that?
Oh, hang on, let me get Nicola.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? I've got a lady who can arrange these things.
Maybe that's what we need to do. It'd be a good excuse. It's a work excursion. It could just be a secret sewing club trip, couldn't it?
Yeah, we could have a secret sewing club trip with ladies. Secret
like
sewing
John's
club
cruises.
Yeah, but India's amazing, girls. Have you ever been?
No, never been. No.
I spent 3 months in India. It's amazing.
Oh, amazing.
Right, I'll get on that.
Right. Oh, it looks a little bit like the Italian flag now.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you.
Yeah. This is actually a lot pinker. It's more magenta in real life. I think it's just the lighting in here has made it look very, very Italian. Right. So hopefully, if your 1/4 inches right, this should now measure 6.5 inches, because obviously you've got 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, and you lose your 1/4 inches there and a 1/4 inch and everything. So it should measure 6.5. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just cut it. Whatever this width is, you're going to cut your squares to match. So, oh, look at that. That doesn't happen very often. So also as well, just take one of your lines on your ruler. I'm using a 6.5 inch ruler for ease as well. And we're going to cut some 6.5 inch squares. So I'm going to take that one like that. And trim just down that slightly dodgy edge. We've got one. Oh, I did need the whole strip. I'm not going to get 4 out of this bit. Maybe. Never mind. I'll just quickly sew up the other one in a minute. Like that. I can get 3. You need 4 per block.
Oh.
See, I should have known that. I should have known better. There we go. Right. Hang on then. What I'm going to do is just going to very... No, they really aren't. There was me thinking I'll just do it quickly to save the sewing, but yeah. Right, I'm just going to cut this slightly bigger than 6.5. I'm going to stitch this one together and we'll get the 4th one. And then we're going to cut them at an odd angle. So I'm just going to, so I can get my 4th one out, because you need 4 per block. We're going to cut that one. So
you do that. We can talk about India.
Oh yeah, go on then. I'm going to stitch this up.
So you know a lady that can, Hayley?
Yeah, well, obviously we have coloricious.
Oh, of
do you know what I'm
course.
going to do? I'm going to just switch it back to all of us for a second while Sarah's just sewing that one up.
Oh, yeah,
we've got coloricious. It's the lady who helps me get the block carved in India. She's asked me 2 or 3 times to go and host a trip with her. And
wow.
I've always been busy, the dates have never lined up. But yeah. Should we do it? Should I give not now, but maybe drop her a message after?
Let's go our bags. It's bank holiday tomorrow. Let's go.
I think she's thinking I think she's thinking like 2027, 2028, not like this afternoon.
No, that would be amazing. It's an amazing place.
I mean, you tell us though, is that something that you guys would be up for? I mean, obviously John has his cruises. There's other people who have. Sarah has her retreats. It's a little bit more tropical than a retreat.
It is.
Kind of step on here we're going.
And a bit warmer.
A bit warmer. Right, Sarah, I'm going to pop it back to you while you just.
All right, lovely. Yeah, absolutely.
Both mine and Nicola's mic are still live, so we should still be able to chat to you.
Cool. A few people on Facebook are saying that, can you turn your volume up, Hayley? You're quite quiet. They can hear you, but you're very quiet.
No, I'm on a new microphone. I'll just shout more.
There we go. Right. So what I've got now is you're going to need 4 per block. Okay, like that. Now you can do this with a ruler, but if you're a little bit worried about it, you can absolutely cut yourself a template. Okay, so for a 6.5 inch block, you need a 4 3/4 inch square. Now cut this out of a piece of paper, card, the bits that are on the back of layer cakes or charm packs. That card is brilliant for this sort of thing. Template plastic, whatever you've got. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put this top left corner on the edge there, on the top of this seam, like that. We're going to put this bottom one like that, and you're going to move it about until it fits in. Can you see? So the top left is on the top of the middle one, and the bottom right is on the bottom of the middle one. Okay, we're now going to cut round that. So
it's quite spicy today. This is it's quite out there.
It is a little what's the word? Psychedelic. This is. I think this one's going to look like when it's done. So I've just lined up my ruler with that paper template. Okay, we're going to cut up there like that and across the top. And then I'm going to turn the whole thing. If you put a little bit of like low masking tape on the back of this, it helps. Okay, I'll show you on the next one how to do it with the ruler. If you don't want to have to do it with the template, you can do it with the ruler, but for ease, a little paper square for the first couple really do help. What do you get?
A cutting mat, Sarah, so that you can swivel it.
Yes, I've got one of those really expensive ones that cost me about 90 quid, and I never use it. It's sat over on that side of the table. I never use it. I forget about it. So you can have something like it looks like that, really sort of like off-center stripe. So you're going to do that with all four. Now, if you just want to use your ruler and you don't want to have to use a paper template, or again, 4 3/4. So you're going to go across to your 4 3/4 on your ruler, and that's going to go on the top line there, top center line. You're going to find your 4 3/4 here on the side of the ruler, and you're going to wiggle those around. You could make a little dot on your ruler if you want, but you're going to wiggle those around until they are sat on the two seams of that center bit. Okay, so we're going to go like that. Yes. Yeah, for this block, you always want to make sure that the same color is always on the top, and you're always going top left, bottom right. If you go the other way, the block doesn't work. It makes something else, but the block doesn't work. So you always want to make sure that they are the same. The initial block is the same way, and you're always going top left on the left, bottom right on the right. Okay. So we'll flip like that, and now we're going to do 4 3/4, 4 3/4 exactly. And we go up there, across there. Okay, so I'm going to whiz through these other two very quickly.
Sarah, and then we've got a new person.
Have we? Who's come to see us?
Nikki Rogers. Hello all, my first time joining. Welcome, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki. Hello, my lovely. Thanks for joining us.
Are you happy? Judy's joined us as well.
Oh, fantastic. Lovely, lovely. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are having a lovely Easter. Did you get, are you treating yourself with some chocolate, or did you get bought chocolate? We'd like to know, please. There we go. This is number 3. And the number 4 is the last one. Now, what you do with these little bits is entirely up to you. I'm going to put them in my textile recycling because I don't keep little bits, and I get shouted at a lot for not keeping little bits. Nicola would probably make a necklace out of them because they're teeny, but I don't have time for that. So mine go in the recycling. You can do whatever you like with them. Right. So again, 4 3/4 top left, 4 3/4 bottom right. So I've got that wonky one. If you don't like working with the bits on the ruler, just make yourself a square. Okay. And put that on instead and work around it. So up like that. Cross like that and flip, and then that's my 4. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to pop these together. So I'm going to start by putting this one on my top left, my here, and I'm going to turn it 90 degrees each time. Ooh, so that's going to come down here like that. Ooh, teeny bit like that. And then this one is going to go like that, and you get these beautiful stars.
That is, whoa.
Now you can put this together. I know it's such a clever way of doing it. I love this little method. If you can keep these all as solid, but there's nothing stopping you just putting these aside, maybe keeping 2 of them and these for another 2 blocks. And then your next set, in fact, I'll make another couple up while someone else is demoing, and I'll show you later. But then you could put the next 2 together, so you've got like dual coloured stars. So you've got different points and everything. You don't have to put them together as stars. They also make really, really pretty, like this. They look beautiful when they're done like that. Okay, so you get these almost like elongated, like bow ties, slanty diamonds happening. So there's lots and lots of ways you can put these together. Okay, so that one needs to go like that, and that needs to go like that. You see, you're getting all sorts of crazy designs happening, but there's loads and loads you can do, all done from one jelly roll. You can get a quilt that measures about 65 by 65 doing these blocks, so you can get a really nice size quilt. It's nothing stopping you putting sashing and stuff in, but have a play with it, and it works either way. So actually, I don't need to do a dual colored one. Look, I can show you like this. I quite like to mix and match them, so we can do it like that. Can you see how you get that beautiful dual colours happening? Stitch those together. That's your block, okay? And then you'd make more and more and more. I'll do a couple up while other people are demonstrating, and then I'll put a few together so you can see. So grab yourself a bargain jelly roll, because they're down to £35. That's genuinely, you can, those blocks are super, super fast. You can do them really quickly. So, you know, quilt in a day type thing, that one. Or, well, quilt top in a day. I'm not necessarily sure you'd quilt them, but they'd be a really nice size block that you could then quilt as you go with them as well, you know, because they're a decent size. So that's it. So who's next?
Well, we have an additional guest. Back in. She was she was with us early this morning because, hello Gail.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello, my lovely.
Because sometimes, you know, there's technical issues. So
there's always technical issues at my end.
No, not in my end.
I am a technical issue.
You are the technical issue.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe me.
Well, you always get there in the end, though, don't you?
Yeah. Better late than never and all that, you know.
So what have you been up to?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a bit of a whirlwind, really. Just lots of bits and bobs, and yeah, I don't know what it's like for you, but one day seems to blend into the other. And when people say what we've been doing, I just like, I don't know. Well, I was at Bilthwells. That was good. Been busy with Sewing Street. Done a little bit of teaching. I was down in Cardiff Quilters not so long ago. So
all over the place.
Yeah, and I was just the other side of the room just then.
What, just now?
Side of the room, just sewing some bits and bobs ready for Sarah's retreat.
Oh.
Next Sunday I will be there teaching.
Are you up for coming to India? I think there's going to be more of us on than there are.
Yeah, well, we could just go on a road trip ourselves.
Okay, let's go.
Well, we could like scoop it out first.
Exactly.
We could scoop it out and see, you know, how we would work it with other people. You know, get good price then.
We wouldn't want them to be disappointed, so we should check everything out first and road test it. Test it.
I'd quite like to go to Bali as well to see the boutiques there, you know, if anybody's up for it.
I wouldn't fancy the flight to Bali. That's the only thing that puts me off with Bali. That's a long trip that's a long time on an aeroplane.
I've been there too.
Have you? Oh, I'm very jealous. You're very, very well travelled, Nicola.
only because it was our honeymoon.
Oh, amazing.
We went around the world for our honeymoon.
Wow.
Nice.
Gave up our jobs and everything and just travelled.
Oh, lush.
Wow, that's nice. I'd love to see all the temples and that in Bali. That would be lovely. Yeah. It's quite humid as well out there, isn't it?
It is.
Really no good for us curly girls, that is it, Gail?
Do you go like Monica from Friends?
Well, we're already very curly. It just gets a bit bigger.
I go curly and ginger. Ginger in the sunshine.
Oh, that's a nice combination then.
Curly ginger.
So Gail, how did crafts go?
Oh, it was lovely. I really enjoyed it. So surrounded by lots of little paws tip tapping around everywhere. So it was nice. And my little Archie, he was a star. He behaved really well. But it was tough competition. There was 420 whippets. So you have to win to get in. You can't just enter your dog into crafts. It's like it's a bit like sort of Houston Quilt Show. You have to be like juried in. So so he won a few bits so to get him to crafts. So just to be able to show your dog that crafts is quite a thing. But yeah, stiff competition. So but we had a lovely day out. So
I
really
think the
thoroughly
last
enjoyed
time
it.
we spoke to you, you just got, because you were dead smart and you just got back from
Oh yeah,
winning
yeah.
something, hadn't you?
Yeah, so it's a strange world. You know, like when a bit like quilting when I first started quilting and that, you just don't realize all the comings and goings and what people do and what they go through to win these competitions and what they have to do with their dogs and whatever. So yeah, it's quite nice. If you ever get the opportunity, if anybody out there's got a dog and it's a lovely dog, then get it out there and show it, and you never know, could make it to crafts. So yeah, I recommend it's a good day out as well. So even if you're not showing or whatever, just see all these fabulous breeds and people who are really passionate. So yeah, it's like Festival of Quilts for your dogs. It is. Yeah. So and there's loads of stuff there that you buy that you really don't need in your life. Just like Festival of Quilts.
Just like that's nothing like Festival of Quilts. You need it.
So yeah, so thank you. Yeah, it was fab. Thanks.
Excellent. And have you got some goodies with you for us today?
I have. So I've got some stuff to show you. So I've got some new projects. I've got a couple of Easter things that I want to clear out. So I've got some reductions and a couple of things that I've had for some time, but I've never provided kits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a couple of things on this front-facing camera, and then I'm going to put you on an overhead, and then I'm just going to quickly run through them so Nicola can get on with her demo then.
Well, that is all definitely possible now because I have now sorted the camera out.
So I've been doing a bit of red work, and I've had to go a few like little poplar designs. So this is new. So this is my toadstool cushion. So I did a toadstool before in felt and that, but because you all like a bit of red work, so I'll show you that on the overhead in a second. I've also got, I particularly like this one. It's a sewing machine. So for all of you, well, we're all sewers, aren't we? So a little sewing machine in a wreath. I'll give you a close-up of that in a second. And I've also had it stitched out. See, I sound so good, right? So I'm not going to lie because I don't. I didn't stitch these. So they're my designs, but I didn't stitch them because I got a lovely neighbour, Pamela, who stitched this. And I've got a lovely friend as well, Anne, who stitched this one for me. So those are brand new. They're on the website, and there's pre-printed panels, and also there's a pattern if you want to trace it yourself and stitch it yourself. I also, because I haven't been on here for a while, I know some people go, well, Easter is gone, but do you know what? Easter's like Christmas. It comes every year. So you might want to get prepped for it. I did this. I really like this. So it was like the Christmas wreath that I did, but obviously an egg-shaped one. So that's on there as well, pre-printed panel.
That's quite fun because you can just do a little bit at a time, can't you?
Exactly, and that's what the ladies who stitched them out for me said, that they quite like that there's all individual little items in there. And then there's a cushion as well with a little chick and an Easter egg with bunny ears. So they were there's my red work. I'll give you a quick whiz close up in a second. But this, because you know I do love an animal. Now this wasn't designed for Easter. This was just designed because I wanted to do a bunny, and it's going to be a series. I just like his feet. Look, he's got super big feet. Like me, I think that was modeled on me because I've got super big feet. This is the first in the range. This is the bunny. There will be a dog and a cat and a few other little creatures to follow. So he's new, or she. And then, right, so some reductions. A couple of things that I've got reduced. I've only got a couple of kits left. But to be honest, I don't want to put them away, so I'd rather sell them. So I've got the little Easter gnome Wally with his flappy ears. That's half price, the kit for Wally. There's I think there's only something like 3 or 4 of these, so if you want one, then be quick. There's Sprout with his little lovely tufty beard and his ears. In the pattern, you get the instructions to make this one as well, Petal. But the kit, you just get the fabric and that to make this one. That's half price. And I think there's just about 3 of these left as well. So there's this bunny wreath, okay, and with the carrots, and you just got the little bunny bum on there as well. So this bunny wreath, that's half price as well. And then, right, what else I got to show you? Oh yes, so the cats. So the Just Perfect cat with the pockets in the back, so you can pop things in there with a full alphabet and everything going on in there. I've got those in 4 different colorways. So there's a grey. Each one comes with its own different color piece of rickrack. It's different color felts and things. All the lovely eyes and nose and everything. So we've got them in grey. We've got them in pink. We've got the ginger one. So there's the little ginger one. This one I didn't put the pocket on the back. So it's up to you. You could save the fleece if you wanted and not put the pocket on the back. So the cats are now on there and all the kits. And then finally, is it me or has it gone dark? Have I gone dark? Do I need...
It's gone a little bit, it's gone green.
Yeah, or just, you'd see that I go with my technical thing.
That's all right. Well, while you're trying to sort that, I've got a couple of comments on Facebook. Nikki's saying she can only see her messages on Facebook, not everybody else's. If you log out and then log back in again, that should sort that for you. And we don't put all the messages up on the screen because there's already enough on there with everybody's websites and everything else. So we don't kind of put them up on the screen. But Sarah and I do keep an eye on them and do kind of chip in if there's anything that anybody's asked in terms of questions.
Yeah, well done, Hayley. Well done. Doing all the technical bits. And then finally, from the like animal range, we've got Happy Hounds, and he's again got the thing in the back. You could put your little dog treats in there if you wanted, your remote control, book for a child. Comes with a full alphabet as well, so you can personalize, you know, maybe put your dog's name or child's name or whatever you want. So Happy Hounds is now a kit where it only used to be a pattern. And finally, I did bite the bullet and I bought more dotty fur. So I did swear that I wouldn't do this again.
I know exactly why though.
Oh, cutting fur. Wow. You should see.
It's not just the cutting of it. It's the tidying up of the cutting of the fur afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Thank God to whoever invented sellotape, because it's everywhere. It was even in the dog bowls. So I had to make sure that all the dog bowls were cleaned and whatever before. So the fluff gets everywhere. So Dotty will be a limited edition. I bought the fur, and trust me, Hayley, when she's gone, she is gone. So she's going on Sewing Street, and then she's on my website. But yeah, once that's gone, because that and Hamish, I just cut Hamish kits for Sewing Street. Let's just say it wasn't a pleasurable experience. Everywhere. Yeah, it's fine if you've only got one.
Got a message from Laura. She made the rabbits and the carrots in a pot.
Oh yeah. Bunny Bunch. I think I've got.
She says, "Thank you for a lovely pattern, Gail."
Oh yeah, these little ones. These been super popular. I've had loads of people post amazing pictures on the Facebook page, and so if anybody who's new, because I know we've got a couple of new people join today. So I'm Endless Thread Design, but my Facebook group is called Endless Threaders. So on a Wednesday night, I do a little demo and a little live, little catch up, let you know what's new. I give you an opportunity to choose something that you might want me to demo, and just I like to just join in because I want to know what everybody's having for dinner, if I'm honest. So I go on there for a bit of dinner inspiration, and everybody else goes on there to do a bit of sewing. So you're more than welcome to join us, and that is very informal. I just winging it really, and yeah. So that's on a Wednesday night at 6, and I have like little competitions as well. So it's not challenging. You just post pictures, and then I choose a lucky winner, and you get to win something. We just did the new red work, and Pauline Todd won that this week, so that was nice. So yeah, and then and I do it just before Sarah White Gecko, so I can normally lead you in nicely to Sarah doing her thing. So do you want me to quickly show a couple of them under the overhead camera?
Yeah,
or
I'll tell you what, I'll quickly jump onto your website so people can see where everything is.
Okay.
And then if you want to get ready for a demo, that is no problem at all.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh no. I was told not to. I was told just you only wanted me to show some.
Oh no, that's fine. You can just show some.
Oh no, that's okay. I was
having a bit of a panic there that something is wrong. So this is Gail's website. If you hop on to the shop. So the shop, there's usually a secret sewing club. There it is at the bottom. Category. Everything that Gail has showed you will be in here. Oh, still got some of her Christmas bits up as well.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
What, in the Secret Sewing Club category?
Yeah, it's mostly Christmas.
Oh, I updated it this morning. Oh, I just put all the new things in there. Why is that?
That's fine. If it's not in the actual Secret Sewing Club category, if you just search in the search bar at the top there, you'll be able to find everything. And I'm sure as soon as Gail has finished, she will go and update her website.
Yeah, I just, you know what, I got up super early this morning and I popped it all in the in there. I thought it was all done. Unless for some reason it hasn't updated, I will go and double check that. So I'll just take 2 minutes because I know the girls are busy ready to demo on that. I just wanted to show you quickly the redwork panels so you can see what it looks like. So you get the pre-printed panel. So it's lovely because if you don't like tracing the design, you can see you just get this. You put a little bit of iron-on violin on the back and then you're good to go. And it is just a back stitch. So there's the little pre-printed panel. If you want more information for some of the others, then there's a pattern. So the good thing with a pattern is you will get the full size image as well. So if you wanted for something like this, you only wanted to do the sewing machine, or you just wanted to do a few flowers, you've got the full size image. You've also got the pre-printed panel, so it's already stitched out for you. Drawn out for you. And then I've also popped in some DMC thread as well. I tend to do all my red work with 2 strands of DMC thread. Some people use 3 strands, and I always say if you want a thinner line, just use 1 strand. If you want a thicker line, then just add a strand. It's your project. It's completely up to you. And the pattern then will give you the instruction in there, hints and tips on how to trace out the design if you want to trace out the design, and then instructions on how I made the cushion, all the dimensions, and how I did the bits and bobs on there. And for
Gail,
yeah,
I've got a question from somebody who is looking for Sprout on your website.
Yeah,
and you said it's down to £13. I just need to clarify for them. Is that once you put it in your basket and you go to, because it'll say 27, but when you
when you click on it, when you click on your selection for Sprout, when it goes into the basket, it will be half price in there.
Right. Okay.
And if there's any problem, Hayley, tell people not to worry. I'm only an email away. Just email me and I'll sort it. But I did reduce them all this morning, so it should all be in there at half price.
But if there's anything that you are having problems with that you can't find, then if you get in touch with Gail, go onto our website, endofthreaddesign.com, and just drop the kind of contact me link, then yeah, she'll be able to help you and sort that out for you.
Yeah, and then finally, I'll just say one last thing. So for anybody who's new, who's not used to me, when you get your kit, okay, I'll just show you the dog kit. I won't open all the kits. You will get a full pattern in there. Okay, so you get the full pattern for the dog. You'll get all the fleeces and everything you need. If they need safety eyes, you'll get the safety eyes. There'll be calico in there to add weight, all the felts that you need. So everything's in there. The only thing you need to complete my kits is the toy stuffing. So anything that's got embellishments, like the new rabbit. Let me just get that kit. When you see the rabbit kit and that, you will always get all the pom-poms, those lovely safety eyes, the ribbon to hang the loop, even the little tuft of fur that's on top of the rabbit head. You just get the rabbit quickly. Oh, can't quite reach it. The bunny is hopping away. Yeah, so even down to, with this bunny, even down to the little safety eyes, the little tuft of fur on its hair, and the pom-poms in the flowers. Everything is in the kit. So you just need your sewing thread and a bit of stuffing, and you're good to go. So right, that's
Let me go. Sarah's hard at work there.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I muted you because of your sewing machine. There you go, you're back.
Sorry.
You're back in the room. It's all good. It's all good. We've got some more newbies.
Oh, wow.
I've lost the name. Oh no.
Goodo.
I wonder how they found us.
Yeah, we like fresh blood.
Now, see, we were all enthusiastic about it, and you've made it sound like you're a vampire and you're going to murder them.
Yeah.
So there has been a tip for cutting the fur fabric.
Oh.
Just try putting it in the freezer before using before using to fur fabric. Try putting it in the freezer before using, and put back in the freezer every 30 minutes to control fluff.
Ooh.
That might be okay if I was making one
Well,
dog.
yeah, I think if you had half a metre and you were trying to cut it out, that might be fine.
Yeah,
But it is one of those kind of big chest freezers with nothing else in it.
yeah. I think I'd need like a walk-in room freezer, because I've got to contain
Just
that
nip
on
down to
my...
your kind of local restaurant. Could you just pop this in here for me? I'll be back in half an hour to chop it up.
Well, my friend actually sells raw dog food, and she's got a walk-in freezer. So maybe I should get all my fabric delivered to her. And maybe I could go around there. Maybe I could cut it in the freezer.
In the freezer, yeah.
A side table and
Well, I do you know, right? I'm not knocking the suggestion, because it probably would work. Because like I used to keep my Bondaweb in the fridge, because Bondaweb's really good. Not heat and bond Bondaweb, but if you keep that in the fridge, and your sew line glue stick and your Pritt sticks, keep all them in the fridge as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not dissing the suggestion. If that probably would work. But I just, the volume that I'm working with, I haven't got a freezer big enough.
It would make you cut really quickly though. If you were in a walk-in freezer, you'd be like, gotta get through this, because you'd be so cold.
I'd probably be wearing it as well. I'd be cutting it and putting it on the fur. So anyway, right, I'm distracting you all now. So thank you very much for letting me join. It's lovely to see you all again. And that also So
I'll see you on retreat next week.
Yeah, can't wait. I can't wait for the dinner and the drinks.
Absolutely.
Serious, just going.
Yeah. Well, once I've done the teaching, I do the teaching first. So I'm always sensible and got all my teaching done. And then I'm allowed a little drink and some beautiful food. Oh, it's fab. Hayley, you're going to have to come down one day and visit down there. It's an amazing hotel. The food is beautiful. Good company. It's really lovely.
See,
can't recommend it.
You may as well do a class while you're there.
Absolutely.
Some of the teachers are
Don't worry, I'll be in touch for November this year, love. Don't worry.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really lovely. So yeah, I feel quite privileged to be asked. So yeah, it's all good. So thank you, ladies.
Thank you, my
No
lovely. I'll see you
problem.
next
See you later. Bye-bye.
time.
Right, I found the new lady. It's Sally. We've had loads of new people today. It's been very exciting.
Sally, thanks for joining us.
It's been very exciting.
Yeah,
Let me just
And on Easter Sunday as well. Fair play to you all.
I know. We thought we'd be quiet, but we're not. There's loads of people joining us.
Good.
Jean Baker says it sounds like we all need craft fridges and freezers now.
Absolutely. I might have to get a little mini fridge in here to keep the Bonder web in. I did not know that. Yeah, no. I'm going to try that.
Pens. I suppose you don't use as much, but it still works. So you get more out of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the blue sew lines, they can be sometimes if it's a hot sunny day and you're doing it, it's very tacky, isn't it? And it also like smudges.
Yeah,
you get,
I know what you mean. You get like the lumpy bits in it.
Yeah, so that's a really good tip. I'd never heard that. I'm going to get a little mini fridge in here now. Where I can put that in
as well.
So there'll just be one glue stick and then gin.
Yeah, pretty much. A couple of little G&Ts in a can in the fridge when I'm ripping out another seam.
Done it wrong again.
At that point, if you're starting to unpick things, is the gin going to help?
It would help my swearing, yes. I'd be like,
I did my best not to swear today. So Bridget's been in with me today because we've got a lot to catch up on. So we've taken the opportunity to kind of come in and do some kind of, do you want some overtime in? So I'm like, right, yeah, great, get cracking, get yourself in. So we were just kind of doing stuff, and we'd shut the gate to the car park because we don't want randos coming in and out. Because what they do is they ring the doorbell, we have to run downstairs and then run back upstairs, and it's a pain in the bum. So shut the gate. So Bridget goes to go, and then she gets about 12 o'clock, and she comes back like literally 2 minutes later and says, I can't get out. Somebody had parked the car in front of the gate.
Oh
to our
no!
car park, so she couldn't get out.
Oh.
They'd parked, wandered off to the park down the road to go and do an Easter egg hunt.
Oh no! Oh, there would have been a nasty note on that windscreen.
Well, we got like double gates, so one of them doesn't work very well because it kind of stuff wrong with it. It tilts. So what we basically do is we leave that one shut and kind of ratcheted closed. So we couldn't get the other gate open because that was ratcheted closed, and we were trying to pull it and just couldn't get it open. So I was like, right, I'm going to have to take this ratchet strap off. And then like worried that I'm not going to be able to get it back on tight enough to get the gates closed again. So I took it off. I was up ladders getting it off, and then we managed to get the gate open. Off Bridget goes, and then about 5 minutes later, this guy comes back. Like full family of like 6 people comes back to get in this car, and it was very good. And I didn't swear at him because there were kids there, but I did give. What if there'd been an emergency or something? What if there was a, God forbid, a fire, and we needed to get out of this building, and he just blocked us all in.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
So,
It's that entitled attitude, isn't it? Oh well, I can park there and stuff. Annoys the hell out of me. I get people because we're right by school, they park across our drive, and I'm like, just because you've got to get to the school, don't park across the drive. Because if I need to get my car off, I can't. So.
And it's always this. Oh, I'm only going to be 5 minutes long.
Yeah, but you've now maybe 5 minutes late.
You've never survived at mine. I'm on the seafront, and there's a fish and chip shop in one of the restaurants that are kind of underneath. And from about 4 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, it's just constant. They're blocking up the back lanes. They're blocking, literally, you cannot get moved, and it's horrendous. And now I'm just at the point where I get out of my car and I make them move. So I can I just laugh at me. They're like, oh, we've been out busting chops again. I'm like, yes, I have. But it just gets to the point where you just can't, and it's people kind of like all the back lanes have got, you can't park there unless you've got a permit. And they still just like sit there in their cars in the back lanes, and I'm like, right, I'm sorry, but shift. I live here. I want to get parked at least within half a mile of my house.
Good for you. Good for you. Tell them.
Busting chops. Yes.
Oh.
But anyway, rant over. Nicola, sorry about that.
Nice little Sunday afternoon rant.
It's off your chest. It's gone. You've let it go.
Yeah, and I was very good because I didn't swear because he had like kids with him. But if he didn't have, there would have been some choice words.
I got, when I was on one of the television where we used to work, I swore one day. And it wasn't a big swear word. It's only a little swear word, not like a nasty swear word. And it was under my breath because my machine didn't work. But
was it one beginning with an S?
Yes. And he had to apologise if anybody had heard one of us swear, as if it was going to be him. And then they went and I had to go and do a new screen test.
Yeah, I had that as well.
So Dave called it my swearing awareness course.
I mean, I'm surprised I've never actually sworn on air because I've got a mouth like a sailor, frankly.
Yeah.
And really have. And the fact I haven't, and like Sarah, who doesn't swear very much, she actually did. She did actually swear on air, but a big swear.
Oh.
I've never dropped like an F-bomb.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I didn't actually say the words and swear. What I did was, where we used to be, there used to be monitors, so they would, if people sent pictures in, they would pop them up, but I was miles away, couldn't see it, so I just went to go round and have a look. And what the director had done, which I didn't know about, would have turned the camera around so it was like right on me here, and I may have gestured that was not acceptable, and that's what got caught. And it was like that, like 10 o'clock one, you know, the one that used to do at 9 o'clock, but then got repeated all through the night.
Yeah. And that was the one they repeated.
Yes, I had to go. I've had to do it's like driving naughty school, isn't it?
It is.
It's like presenting naughty school.
Because I rocked up at the screen test and there was all these new people and they went, why are you here? You do it all the time. And I'm like,
I've been naughty.
Oops.
Oh, there's so many barking complaints on here.
I thought it was quite good that he called it my swearing awareness course.
Brilliant.
I've had to do it.
Right, we've got to get cracking because we're never going to get everything done today. So,
is it me or you, Hayley?
It's you, my lovely. So, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Over to you.
Yay! Hello, everyone. If you can see the quilt behind me, this is one of my ones that I took to Stitch Festival that went really well. And actually, I sold out of what I had on it, but I've got some more in. Woohoo! It is my Liberty daisy ring. So on here, there are 20 different fabrics. You get 2 strips of each, and it makes this beautiful quilt behind me. So this is my brick in it quilt, and I originally made it in really bright colors. It is, if you bear with me, it is, I can't find it now. Let's pull everything out. I haven't, here it is. Oh, found it. Whew. No swearing. I originally made it in these lovely bonkers colours from Ruby Star, so very bright and breezy, but I thought it would be amazing in this Liberty fabric. So I had this made, which is, you can only get it from me. It's lovely Liberty fabrics. So that is the quilt behind me, but I'm doing a deal because why not? It's Secret Sewing Club, right? Let's do a deal. So for this quilt, you need a 5 by 2.5 rectangle and a 2.5, upside down, a 2.5 inch square. And these are Quilt As You Go pattern and the daisy ring. It's normally, now I've forgotten the prices. I think it's normally about £86, but I've reduced it down to Oh, no, that's it. I've got it, the wrong quilt. It's Dave's going to tell me again, so I can tell you. It is
75.
it's normally 75
and 65.
down to 65. I think it's 76 down to £65. So £65 for all of that, and you can make the quilt behind me. And with this, because you're not losing any of seam allowance, you get a really big quilt. So that's deal number one. The other deal that actually threw me into chaos, and I haven't got the bundle, but maybe Dave can go and try and find me that, is I've made this quilt on Secret Sewing on our thing. You saw me make these, and it's a huge big quilt called Colourful. This is the quilt finished. Now this takes this is another bundle, and that is with the Drunken Daisy template, with the pattern, and Dave has wonderfully brought in the bundle. There's 20 fat quarters in here. Now this all comes to, I believe, is 85, and it's down to 75. So that big bundle, and you can make this amazing quilt. So let's move that out of the way, and I can't show you all of this because it's huge. It's absolutely ginormous, but it is really beautiful. So that's on the website, and for limited time only as well. I've got some other patterns. I've got the bucket bag pattern. I've got the tray bag pattern on there. And I've also got this lovely, as we're doing a bit of Liberty, I thought, oh, I've got this lovely tray bag in Liberty Fabrics. So that is really beautiful. And the good thing with these bags is they come unzipped.
Can I ask a quick question?
Of course you can, because I've got something stuck in my zip, which means I
two
can't.
questions. One from
Two
Fran, which says, what size are the bricks?
Yeah. So the bricks are 5 by 2.5 inches.
Oh, well, hence why you have the jelly roll.
Yes.
And then I have a secondary question about how big are the squares in that, because I may have something coming up which might be perfect for you.
2.5 inches. So Sarah is showing me something on screen that's coming up for you with her, which would be perfect for this. So yeah, you can buy the 2.5 inch square and the pattern, and then get something from Hayley as well. Make some more. So perfect. We're all coordinating, aren't we? Beautiful when that happens. And the other thing is my jelly roll. I decided I'd try and make a bucket bag out of it, but because it's 2.5 inches, I thought I'd do it all in 2.5 inch squares. So that is from the jelly roll as well. But you can either make bag and lots of other projects, or the quilt. So the quilt is one of the, it's not a jelly roll, daisy ring, sorry. Can't call it a jelly roll, it's daisy ring. And then I've got my Liberty jewellery. I thought I'd show you this. So I better demonstrate. And I wanted to show you something that came up on Daisy and Grace Quilters. A lovely lady posted her, I don't know if it was rectangles or squares, and I can't remember her name. I should have written it down when I saw it, but I didn't. She came up with another way of doing mitered corners on the squares, and I thought I'd give that a go today. I've just tried it today and it works. So I'm going to show you a different way to the method that I show you in the instructions, but it does work. So you decide what you want to do. So let's go to the overhead camera. And here I've got my 2.5 inch square template with the inner. I'm not going to go to a lot of bother of showing you how to do it. It's the same as all the other Quilt As You Go templates. But we place that back on top of the backing fabric. We put the wadding in the middle, and then we put the fabric on top of that, and we put a pin in there. Now, I've done it so that the corners aren't all mitered normally, because it's quick. But this way it is quite good. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So you fold over your fabric to meet the inner edge of your template as normal. And I'm going to hand sew this one. I've prepared. Oh, my camera keeps freezing. I'm really sorry. My camera's frozen, so I'll show you on the front. So I've turned over the top edge of that. Now, if I go back to the overhead, and hopefully it won't freeze again, I'm going to finger press that edge down. Now, I'm going to turn that over so that it forms a right angle. Let's go to the zoomy zoom, see if you can see that. So I've turned that over like a big triangle to the edge of the fabric, and I finger pressed that, and I rolled that edge over again, and then I fold it, and hey presto, you've got a mitered corner. So I'm going to pop a clip in there, and you have nothing that will poke out of that, which is amazing, because my one you have to stitch down. So this is a great method. I wish I knew the lady who posted it. It's a really good method of doing it. And then here we do the same again. So fold that in to meet the edge to make a triangle. Then we're going to roll our edge and fold it again. And again, we've got that mitered corner. Perfect. So I'm going to pop a clip in there. Come to this last edge, similar but a little bit different. So finger press that over, roll that to form that triangle, and then you're going to do the same on this edge. So I'm going to finger press that down, fold that to make a triangle, and we've got two triangles. This is the fiddly bit, but you could put a little dab of glue to hold these down, and I didn't think of that before trying it out. Fold that over again, then do your double turn, and then you go pop a clip in there, and then do that again and put some clips in there. And hey presto, I'm just going to wiggle that a bit. That's the only thing, you have to do a little bit of wiggling. You've got mitered square. Now here's one I made earlier, and I've given it a press, and I've used pins because I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and see if it stitches the same as well, because I haven't tried this either. Now I've got black thread on my sewing machine, so let's go to the sewing machine and move some of the rubbish out of the way. And I'm just going to start by sewing and just see if those edges really do stay in. I'm just going to... My stitch is a bit long, to be honest. I should have done a smaller stitch, so I've just gone off the edge a bit there. Oh, hey ho, we're getting there. Let's see. And go along here. Oh, went over a pin. Didn't want to do that. Here we go. So let's go here. And it has worked all right. Let's give it the corners a test as well. Oop. And that looks okay. And nothing's going to come out of the corners. So whoever posted that on Daisy and Grace, thank you very much, because it's a great way of doing your corners and getting a mitre so it looks a bit neater. Here's some I've made while the show's been on. I'm just going to trying it out, making sure that it worked okay. So that does work all right. An amazing way of doing your squares, and a lovely mitre corner on the corners. So yeah, that is my top tip for today, and all my goodies are available on my website.
So do you want me to quickly hop on to your website so everybody
That would be
can
amazing.
have a little look? No problem.
That would be really good. It's all on the sewing.
Just bear with me, I've got to find it. There we go. Cool.
putting you in the spot.
Well, I'm multitasking, you see. This is the problem. There's never a point when I'm not. I have not discovered yet a point when I am not multitasking.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, for some reason you're off to the side. Let me just see if I can. I'll pop it back to you for a second. See if I can fix it. What's going on there? Give me 2 seconds. I shall fix it.
Yeah.
There we go. All fixed. So this is Nicola's website, which is Daisy and Grace. If you just hop onto that first line there, you'll see it straight away, Secret Sewing Club, and all of the things that you have seen are on there. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they?
They're not bad, are they?
They're a very good price for
a quilt.
Well, yeah, for a 40-piece strip roll.
I know.
They're very good.
And Liberty. That's the thing as well. And Liberty.
Oh, what's this?
What? What have you found? Oh, it's a good photo, isn't it, Hayley?
It's a lovely photo. It's a lovely quilt in the background. I love it.
I know.
You've made it look slightly less toilet roll-esque than
I know. They do look like a toilet roll in real life.
But yeah, that for the daisy ring, so the strip roll, that is an insanely good price, because I think if you go and Google what the Liberty, they're called Lazenby rolls or something, if you Google what they are, that's absolutely a kind of phenomenal price at the minute.
I know, and I haven't got many left, so I sold out a stitch, and I've had the next bunch come in, so I don't think I've got many left after that. So you've got to get it while you can, and it makes this wonderful quilt. It's just beautiful. So beautiful. And my hair's gone mad again, and yeah, I did it random, which was really hard for me to do. Because my brain doesn't work that way, so it is random, but it just is so soft and fresh and a bit unlike me, really. I'm normally in your face, bold, but sometimes I do need to do a bit calm.
Excellent. Right, let me go and see if Sarah has
eaten a chocolate.
Doing whatever you were doing.
Has she eaten a chocolate?
I've got her on mute. Bear with me. There you go. I have unmuted you.
Oh,
that's pretty jazzy, isn't it?
Really nice.
Ooh. So you kind of, in some ways, you want to kind of plan your strips so that maybe those colours match, or at least two of those colours match up, like you've done it there. Oh, hang on, Sarah. It's my fault. Because your sewing machine was going, I had muted you. I had unmuted you there, but I hadn't done it over here. Sorry, people.
Oh,
no worries. I was just sorry.
Again,
I'll just repeat. Yeah, so I was just saying, you can see that this would be the start of another star here. So when you put your 4 blocks, you get that secondary star happening. You see that this is that bit and that bit. So when you've got your next ones here, you've got these extra stars. Hayley was saying you'd have to plan it out a little bit. So this does the dual thing. But if you did all of those from your whole jelly roll and did 4 different ones, so that each one of these was a different colour, you wouldn't matter then. It could be completely scrappy, but you'd have these lovely stars happening all over your quilt. So super quick and easy. Those 5 different jelly rolls. I mean, this one, I think the driftwood one, if you may be making for like teenagers or, you know, the man in your life and something in this stars, because it's not too floral. But that glaze one, they're all down to £35, which, as you can see, normally they are. Where's the price on them? They're normally £48.95. So, you know, really good price on those 5 at the moment until tomorrow evening. But yeah, so yeah, that was what I was doing. That's why she muted me, because I was busy sewing.
There's a lady over there with a very
or a Liberty floral. It would look gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Sarah, do you have the pattern for this block from Karen?
I don't, lovely, no.
You need to get that written up with a template.
I'll write it up for you guys, and I'll put a little template. But to be honest, you don't really need a pattern. Just watch this back. Watch this back. It's free then, love. But I will write it up. I might do this. I might do this as a pattern, because it's a really, really pretty block. And I was also, while Nicola was chatting, drawing out as well. It would work as well if you did 4 or 5 strips.
Yeah.
So you could do 5 strips. It would be a bigger square, but I'll work out the maths on that and maybe pop that in the pattern. If you do different size strip sets, you'd still get the stars, but you'd get more of like borders going out and stuff. So I'll have a play around with it.
That's gonna be nice.
Play around with it.
Why do you think? Oh, Sasha's here. Right. Let me. I'll sort my stuff out, and then I'll go and grab Sasha.
And can I apologise? I giggled when you were silent, Sarah. I giggled because Gail, we can still see Gail.
Yeah, she hasn't logged off.
He was like really going, oh, that looks good.
That's
so funny.
She's just saying,
you don't have to. You can stay put if you want, lovely. It was just...
Hang on a second.
Oh, that's all right. Then you can stay there. It's fine.
Hang on, let me see if I can go and get her back. Where is it?
Oh,
no, she was just touching the shed at the moment.
See, now you can see. This is what we see, and then occasionally Gail just kind of.
I'm tidying up at the moment.
Okay, good work.
Hi, Sasha. Hi, Sasha.
Yeah, Sasha's coming in a second as well.
She's not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
God, I remember how much chaos this used to be. Okay, so I shall relinquish Gail. Now I need to do the little bits and pieces that we bought as Craft Yourself Silly. What I'm gonna do is just flick it to the overhead very quickly, because these will work beautifully with all of those ones that Nicola has just shown you. So there are loads. They're all mini charms. They are all on the website. If you go to craftyourselfsilly.com, which is along the bottom there, and then we've got like an as seen live section. Pop onto there, because they are all there. Now I know some of them have sold out now. I think this one's gone. But other than that, I think we're just about there. Let me just switch one back in. Okay, so these ones here, so these 6, let me just shuffle these ones out of the way. I spent ages putting all those out, now I've shuffled them all out of the way. Those 6 here, these are all Moda ones. So they're all on the back. So Midnight in the Garden. We've got Change of Seasons. Now the Change of Seasons picture is not right. It looks like that. It isn't that. It's this one here. It's kind of chocolatey browns, it's a really soft grey, and it's that kind of Air Forcey blue that's in there. So that one, I will try and get the picture changed, but it's not this one here, so I need to make you aware of that. Ellie's Wood, which has got lots of little creatures in. It's got peachy tones, the kind of peppermint tones and teals in there. Then we've got Garden Gatherings. This is lots of small kind of ditzy prints. Same with this one as well. That's very, very kind of classic colours, that one. Lots of, again, browns, burgundies, really kind of soft rosy pinks in there as well. Got really, really classic colours. And then this one's super bright and zingy. Whoops. So it's got your yellows, pinky, kind of more like a corally pink. Peachy colours. There's even like a really dark navy blue in the back of there. But all of those are. Oh, do you know what? I haven't even checked what the price is on there.
I've got them on here, lovely. I've just got a link. They are says £2.99.
Oh, Emma's been at it again then. It's the last half a
They're only
dozen.
£2.
Yeah, Emma's been at it again because these are the last few and wanted to kind of clear them out before we start cutting new stuff. So yes, they.
Yeah, some of them are £4, some of them are £2. Yeah, she's been on it.
Yes, Emma. If I'm not there, then Emma will just price them at whatever Emma feels like. And she doesn't really.
Yeah.
She doesn't really kind of necessarily check the prices before she does it. She just doesn't. So there's 6 different Moda ones. Then this was on Sewing Street on Wednesday with Sarah and I. So this is the Liberty one. It's the Emily and the Annabelle. They're so confusing. There's Emily Bell, there's Emily Annabelle. But this is, let me just bring it a bit closer. There you go. All those kind of beautiful classic Liberty florals in there. There's 40 pieces in each of those packs. So the Liberty and the Modas, they're all 40 pieces. I've got one more 40 piece one. Where has it gone? There it is. So a Christmas one as well. So this one is all kind of Christmas. Oh, she's going to go mad that I've opened all these, but I'm down the rabbit hole now. So this one is all kind of classic Christmassy themes. So if you are getting ahead of yourself, and again, the last few that we've got, so it's not one we're repeating. Then these ones have each got 30 pieces in. So there's a cat themed one and a dog themed one. And when we design the patterns for these, we've designed them as a 2.5-inch square pattern. So you can see whatever's coming off this side is coming back on there, and vice versa with that one. So you should still get plenty of pattern in each one. And there's a whippet bum just for Gail. Who is still there. So there's those ones. I haven't got a price on those ones, but these ones I think are 40s as well. So I've got a few little kind of checks left over, so we've got them in blue. I liked cutting these because I was, making sure that everything was nice and straight. Because then there's nothing worse than getting them and they're wonky like that, and you kind of lose half of it straightening it up. So you've got 2 of the large, I would say they're probably about a 12mm-ish check on those ones. And then you've got the tiny little 3mm check as well. Then I've got some mini charms. So these ones are 20 in each. There's William Morris, and there is a Cape one. Again, there is low single figures of each of these ones. It is simply clearing them out. Then I've got the teaks. There's the other one. So there's 3 different colours in the teaks, and again we are on low single figures. So the one with the green front is actually mainly kind of blues in colour. Then the one with the purpley coloured, the bluey coloured front is actually mainly purples inside there. It's a bit clearer to see on the photos that are on the web because they're all opened out and you can see all the colours. And then this one here is mainly pinks, but you could easily mix and match a few of those together. These, I believe, are about £2 each, and there are 20 in each. There's a perfect amount to do one of these. So these are the little interfacing panels that we have. So the interfacing panels are there to either make a zipped pouch, like this, or a basket. I like that.
Yeah.
Now you can make either or. Well, actually, you can make one of each. So the instructions come to make either or. I think actually the instructions come to make the zippy pouch. If you don't want to make the zippy pouch, just literally don't put the zip in, and it will kind of bounce out into that little kind of pot shape. So that one's got the cave in that I showed you, which was that. Where's it gone? This one here. So that's that one. You can do them in any which way colours you like. These are mostly, I think, from a cave show that we did, so there's mostly got kind of cavey colours in all the teaks. Then I have 4 more. This one
Hey,
is...
this is a quick question, lovely. Someone's asking, can they use super stiff as a bag divider? They want a bag with 3 sections.
Yes, should be absolutely no problem to do that.
Cool.
Obviously, it's batting. You'd have to cover it in some form of fabric, but yes, it should have the rigidity to be a divider in a bag. So
Lovely.
you've
Thank
got
you.
the swirls one. That's 3 different colour swirls. There is a teal. I think it's a grey. No, I think it's like peppermint, a blue, and a pink in that one. So very, very cute. And then you've got 3 of our smaller kind of mini charms, which are solid colours as well. You've got all your muted colours in that one, your reds and pinks in this one, and then finally all your kind of bright zingy summer colours in that one. They are on at brilliant prices. Let me just see if I can get the web up to show you, or even just take it off the overhead. It's not going terribly well today. Oh, what's going on there? Ah! Fixed it. Fixed it. So they are all available on the web, obviously website's at the bottom there, and all of the little projects are on there as well. So that one's your diamond storage set, which can look like this, as a little bag, or this as a pot. Put them there. And then you've got this checkered set, which is that one. So that can be pots, or it can be zippy bag. And then lastly, we've got, oh no, lastly, there's an extra one. And they're all on printed interfaces. So this one is the diamond one. So the interfacing is all kind of printed for you. It's got lines on where those squares should be. So you might have to cut some in half and into, of different shapes, especially the diamond one, to do the edges. And don't worry about the shape of it, because on there you're thinking, what on earth's going on there? Because there's all those little kind of extended triangles on there. But remember, you're gonna kind of fold these and sew them up, and those seam allowances are gonna disappear. So those extended triangles are there to allow them to go into the seam allowances, and then it'll all come out right in the end. So don't worry about them at all. So,
Hayley, your picture's frozen, I think, my love.
oh, no.
Yeah, you're stuck on the overhead, love.
Oh, what's happened there? Let's turn it off and turn it on again. There we go. Fixed it. Turn it off, turn it on again. Always a win. Then what else we got? Oh, we've got the ones we did the other day. So if you did miss the Liberty charm on Sewing Street, which we used for our new panel, which is this one. So this is actually an interfacing panel with all of those hearts printed on there, so it's super easy to follow. You stick your bits of fabric that you want to show through the heart onto the interfacing panel. Then from the back, you sew all the way around, so you're kind of creating this reverse applique situation. Then, following your stitching, a couple of millimeters into it, you're going to cut out those hearts again to create that. Now, this isn't, there's a bit of wiggle room on that pattern as well. Yes, it is. Because we've done some, I'll show you that, which are kind of, can you see that one just around there, which is like a heart outline. You can then choose, you can either do a little heart, full heart, you can do the heart outline depending on kind of how good you feel your skills are and how much or how little you want to put into it. But it's designed to take a 42-piece charm pack, so any of the motor ones or the Liberty one is perfect for that. And if you missed out on that little charm on Sewing Street, then this is exactly where you can still get it, because we do have a few left here. We've also got the Liberty on the heart background. So that one is a patchwork panel. Can be used within quilts, can be used in its own right as a just cushion or a bag front or something like that. But you can do it like that. You can do it with the background and plain heart in the middle. You can do it as super jazzy one. Again, that's kind of background with the plain heart in the middle. Or super duper jazzy. No, no, this way.
Oh, that's a bit of me.
That one is super, super bright and jazzy. Now, all of those ever so easy because all you're going to do is you're going to stick down everything in place. So you don't have to kind of work out where your half square triangles and things are going to go because it shows you. And if you do get a chance, have a look back at the sewing sheet that Sarah and I did on Wednesday because the only important thing that you need to remember, and it's in the instructions, is if you need half square triangles, like this one, here's one Sarah made earlier. If you need half square triangles, you need to make sure you don't do it where you draw a line and sew either side of it. You need to sew exactly on that line to get your perfect half square triangles. And then it will all come out good when you fold it and sew it together. So they're super, super easy to use. Do have a go, they are quite fun. And you go and grab everybody else. And you three can have a little bit of chat, or you two can have a little bit of chat while I go and get, number 5 for today.
I got my first chocolate.
So, how am I going to do this?
Are you eating your Malteser egg?
Yeah, I just stuffed my bunny. I bit his head off.
That's not fair. I've eaten all my chocolate.
Right,
Really
2
good.
seconds. Chat amongst yourselves.
Really good.
Don't rub it in, Sarah.
Yes.
I'm fine, Melody. Right, I thought I'd show you guys this actually. So, I cut while Hayley was chatting. I've cut more, so you can actually get 7 of the little individual blocks out of a full strip set. So obviously they're not the right colours, but you can see now when they go together how that extra star happens. Obviously, it's not the right colours because I would mix and match in all of them, but yeah, you can actually get 7 out of a strip set. So you'd get loads and loads of blocks out of a jelly roll. So yeah, so I thought I'd just show you because I was a good girl and actually did my extra prep, so you can see that extra star happening.
It's such a shame that out of the strip you get 7 rather than 8.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it?
But
Yeah,
then
it's just not quite big enough to get the 8 out of. However, I did work out on those other 3. You don't actually have to cut your 6.5-inch squares first. You just measure directly off that center strip, which saves a bit of cutting. You can just measure off the center strip, but you can only get 7, which is a bit of a pain.
We've got us another guest.
Yay! Oh, I only had a Malteser bunny. She got gold bunnies. Harsh.
Wow.
it was so nice to have you back, Sasha, but now I'm so happy. You got 2 rabbits.
I do have 2 rabbits, and I have a very special floral rabbit, and then I have a very glitzy,
Super sparkly rabbit.
Sparkly rabbit.
super sparkly.
Are they different flavours, or is it just
No,
chocolate? Oh,
good old Lint. Other chocolate variations are
Oh, we
available.
don't care about that on here.
we don't care. We'll advertise
They
all
are-
sorts.
they are
Maltesers,
quite big.
I'm drinking
If they
Coke.
send us them, we'll advertise them.
They are big. Look, so that will be
Nice.
my treat later
Father's
on.
head, big far away.
I love a Lint gold bunny. They're delicious.
So do I. I
Yeah.
do like a bit of lint now and again, you know, because it's quite a sweet. Oh, I'm wheeling away. Hang on.
Come back.
We got a bit of subsidence going on in the sewing room. Yeah, lint chocolate's quite nice now and again. So yeah. The only problem is, because of my braces, I now can't.
You have to be a lady and snap it gently and place it.
Well, I didn't do that. I actually had 3, and 1 has gone today. And I had to bang. So bunnies were hurt in that, but it was for a good deed. I mean, who doesn't eat
course.
chocolate for breakfast on Easter Sunday?
Well, yeah, it's got to be done.
It's
Gotta
not
be
even
done.
Easter, it's any given
I was gonna-
opportunity.
I was going to say, or any day that there's chocolate in the vicinity.
Yes, that's how I would roll. Any day that there's just any chocolate in the vicinity, that's going down.
Definitely. But
Well,
yes, it's
there is
nice
me.
to see you all, and you're all looking fabulous.
So what
as
have you been
always.
up to, young lady?
What have I been up to? Busy, really. Not with the sewing stuff, but obviously with my other hat of the Pop Club building. We've sort of had a transition to a family hub. So we've actually taken it on now. So there's like a group of trustees that we've taken it on, and we're now a family hub. And we're about to have a £800,000 refurb, which is going to be amazing for the area. So it's been really busy with that. I was on Hobbycraft TV last weekend, I think it was, which was really, really good. And it was great to see everybody. So, yeah, everything is ticking along. And then I've got May off. I am not working for May.
Nice.
Wow.
Primarily because I'm having surgery. But yeah, I am taking May off. Obviously, the website will still be there and things like that, but I won't be doing any shows or talks or anything like that while I'm getting better. And then I will be back fit running for festival, which actually isn't far away. I'm not sure what I'm doing at festival yet, because I've had a couple of people approach. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet for festival, but you know what it's like. Before you know it, we're now in April, and it's
absolutely, it comes around so quickly, doesn't it? So quickly.
how. So yeah, so it's basically trying to get all of those bits and pieces sorted, really, and going from there. So yeah, it's good. But you will see behind me is the quilt that we're going to do as a block of the month. That's going to be being launched next week. Primarily because I haven't decided which way round. You know what it's like, I always leave everything to the last minute, fly by the seat of my pants, trying to work out the best way to do it. But quite a few people have asked to see what the finished quilt will look like. So basically you're getting 15 sampler blocks on a tearaway interfacing printed. Now you can leave them in if you want to, you don't have to take them out. And basically you're getting 3 of each block. Now that means you can do 1 of each, you can do 2 of each, you can do 3 of each. Doesn't matter. You can make matching cushions, you can make a matching runner. They don't all have to be in one quilt, just depends on what size you want it to be. So this is the linen range from Makawa, which I didn't want it to be plain, but I wanted it to be very natural, and then we've got a bright variation as well. So yeah, now you've seen it. It hasn't got borders on it because it hasn't been finished long, but that's another job for another day.
Got the blocks on anyway, so
yeah. And so yeah, I'm loving it. And then hopefully there'll be a number 2 and a number 3.
Excellent.
At some stage. But you know what it's like? It's so good because you can just do a bit of hand sewing in the garden. You don't have to do these with a sewing machine. You can actually just do them by hand. And I think we forget that, don't we? We forget about the hand sewing as well. Because I think for us, we are so fixated on getting samples done. We have to get them done against time. I mean, not so much for beautiful Nicola, because a lot of what Nicola does is by hand. But I know for Hayley, for Sarah, for myself, it's, we just go to the sewing machine, We just get things done as quickly as we can get them done. And I actually forgot how much I quite like doing a block by hand, because you can just put it in one of those pouches, chuck it in the car when you're waiting for the kids at football or wherever or whatever they're doing. You know, it's great. And I actually gave a couple of the blocks to one of the mums that is always over there waiting for her daughter on a Tuesday evening for football. And her daughter's like 10, and she has to have her mum with her every week in, week out. She's either in the car when it's raining or on the sideline when it's not. So yeah, the other day she had a chair and she's actually started off just with scrap, and it is so fab to see. And I think we forget also as well that hit of happiness when you start sewing and you find that love. And she was like, I just want to go and buy fat quarters. I just want to start.
That's
you brought it to the dark side.
So yeah, so she's a bit hooked. So I did message her actually, and I said to her, like, your scrap bags and things are perfect.
Yeah.
You know, for people that are starting out, because you don't want to spend an awful lot of money when you're starting out, because you want to make sure that it's something that you're going to enjoy and that there's longevity to it and things like that.
Yeah.
But also the scrap bags, there's some utterly beautiful fabrics in there, and it's your chance to have a go and just see what sort of colours and textures and things you like working with. You know, I mean, I can remember maybe that's what we should do one week, our first ever sewing project that we'd ever done.
Oh,
We still got them.
God.
No,
That's something I made when I was about 10 for my gran. I think, it's cross stitch rather than sewing, but yeah, I have still got that upstairs somewhere.
Doesn't matter.
I have 3, so I haven't got that.
Oh, well, I've got this hideous quilt. And when I mean hideous, I started off like any of us. I was like, I think I was about 15 or 16 when I decided I was going to make a double bed quilt.
Punchy,
And we always get them, don't we? We get ladies and gents that come to a group and they want to do a king size quilt or a 3-piece suit or something like that they want to make. And so I made this, it went from a double to a sort of very small lap quilt. And it is the most hideous of fabrics. I thought it was wonderful. I thought the idea of patchwork was getting as much colour and clashing patterns together.
Do you have it to hand?
No, I don't actually. It is in the other room, but next time I will bring
You'll
it
have
on.
to put a picture on, lovely. We need to see it now.
I've got my first English paper.
We can wait if you want to go and get it.
No, I'd have to really rummage. But that's it, isn't it, Nicola? Like your first ever paper piecing. I've got paper piecing that I started like moons and moons and moons ago, that every now and again I'll do some nice fabrics that I like and put them together and think, oh, one day I'm going to make it all into a massive quilt, and it's going to be like a history of my fabrics that I've used and I've demonstrated with on TV and all that sort of thing. But
I've nearly finished my 3/4 inch hexagon that's king size.
Wow.
Wow.
We need to see that when it's done. We need to see that.
I started it when I first went on Hochanda.
Wow.
And it's nearly there.
I just can't fathom how you have the time to do it.
I don't do much else. I'm pretty boring. I run.
Yes,
Can I tell you? Have a drink.
Yeah, that was me. We decided yesterday.
Like patchwork.
Yeah. Well, we
Maybe
decided yesterday.
The traditional eat, sleep, sew, repeat with run, drink, patchwork for you.
Mine would be walk, because with my ankle I definitely can't run. But yesterday we decided to, where I live, there's a little area called Preston, and in Preston there's 3 pubs. So we walked from my house to the first pub, which is about, I don't know, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Then we walked to the second, then we walked to the third, and then we walked up to Bowley's through one of the holiday parks to the other holiday park. Then we walked to the Harvester. Honestly, I felt so good yesterday because I was combining my healthy living, which is obviously great,
With
With
and
the
how many
walking.
glasses of wine?
It was a good day. It was a good day. I had my 5 a day.
Was
Um,
there food
Yeah.
involved in this though, or were you just getting increasingly drunk as you went?
well, I purposely ate breakfast before I left, and I'm not a breakfast
Early
person.
start.
And then we left at 11:30 yesterday morning, and I got back home at 10:30 last night.
Good
Woo,
girl.
woo, woo.
Day
Like-
drinking is the way to go.
Was it just one in each pub? No. No.
Right, it's a safe space. We're in a safe space. Don't worry.
Were you
I'm
steaming
just
by the time
watching.
you got back?
So,
Yes.
I obviously got home safely.
yeah, I want to go back to that lovely quilt behind you, Sasha.
Yeah.
Now, how do people do that?
So it is. Let me just find.
Is it on your website? How do people buy it?
So it is going to be on the website as from on Friday.
Perfect. So they can get it on there, can they?
Yeah. And what happens is, now I can either do it two ways, and I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I've been as you know, I get a bit overwhelmed with things. So it comes as a panel. Now I know you can't see the markings
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
we can see it. Yeah.
Can you see that? Oh, brilliant. So it comes as a panel. So you can either do it that we sell it as the panel, as well as month by month. So we've also cut some for people that maybe don't want to pay out and just want to go month by month, maybe. So that's how I was sort of envisaging it, that we would do it every month.
Good
We
idea.
would do
Sounds like a
block
plan.
1, block 2, block 3, and then with that block 1 there would be a video.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Now obviously if you don't want to wait and you want to get it as a panel, you can get it as a panel from me. That's what I was sort of thinking. I don't know what, if we
Yeah,
got
good
any comments, I don't know what everybody thinks and whether that's a good idea, because it's
I
quite
like-
nice to have people's input.
I think it's both a good way to do it because
Yeah.
some people do want to do it as a bite-sized thing, and that's as much for cost and time as anything else. But then there are also people who are like, no, I want to do it and I want to do
Yeah.
it
Now.
Yeah, of course.
So I think both ways.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's how we'll do it. So it's gonna go on Friday. Well, it might actually appear by Wednesday. Now we've made a decision.
Well, I mean, seize the moment, get it on this afternoon because you just told everybody it's coming.
I'll get it on this afternoon then.
There you go.
You know,
See,
I won't worry about the I'll tell you what. I will promise myself that if I get it on this afternoon, I'll eat an egg.
do it.
Then I can
I'll
get
put
it
your
done.
bunnies as a reward.
Exactly. So this one behind is, I've actually used 2 of each square. So you're coming out at a really, really nice size, which this one we're just using the 2 because I actually thought odd ones that are left, you can do, like I say, a runner, or you can do cushion. So we are coming out at the moment, it's about 32 inches across.
I'm guessing roughly 42, 44.
Yeah. Yes. Well done. So again, it's a really good size, but you can make it to the size that you want to if you want to use all 3 blocks, you can put spacing blocks in between, you can do whatever, you can cornerstone them with Sasha, you can do whatever you want to. But yes, it is a tear away interfacing if you want to tear it out. But this interfacing is beautiful. You don't need to tear it out if you don't want to. I know
I don't ever do it with stitch and tear. I leave my stitch and tear in.
exactly.
Yeah. It goes so lovely and soft when you wash it. Yeah, and it stabilises.
So flat, doesn't it, as well?
It
Especially
does.
when you're kind of working with it and putting the blocks together.
It does. And like I say, I quite like working with it block by block because I know I can put it in one of those pouches. I can just take it away with me. And the other thing that I like is you wouldn't know that 3 of these blocks have been done by hand and the rest have been done on machine.
Oh, that's good.
It's the joy of FPP.
Yeah, exactly. So when I do, when I go away on the 1st of May, it's, you know, I can take stuff like this with me because I can do it by hand while I'm recuperating.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's exciting.
checking if there are any last messages because it's 4 o'clock already.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Wow.
Let's go quickly today.
We whizzed through this one today.
So quickly, yeah.
It's been like mad. So hang on, which one am I on? I'm on the Sewing Street one. So where's my live gone? There it is.
Yeah, I can't see any more questions. Lots of different comments there, but no major questions. Eileen Wall, she's watching from America, and she's eagerly awaiting her order of Daisy and Grace honeycomb templates.
Thank you. Oh, we've had that order yesterday, didn't we? I think they've gone.
Oh, there you go. Eileen, they're on their way to you.
They've gone, I think.
Chandler is asking, is that Quilt As You Go? I think that's to Sasha.
Or is that to Nicola?
This one's Quilt As You Go.
Yeah, Nicola's is Quilt As You Go.
This one's log cabin, so it's your foundation piecing.
Right, okay.
But you could do it Quilt As You Go, couldn't you? There's no reason
You can do it Quilt As You Go. Yeah.
Fern, if you could just let us know which quilt you're referring to, we'll try and get you an answer on that. So all good. All good. Right, thank you everybody who's joined us, and there have been loads of you today. There's been loads of comments, and I've been kind of trying to keep up with them as best I can. But thank goodness for Sarah. Gail's still there. Shall I see if I can quickly get her in?
Oh, no,
there she is.
Gail, you coming back in to say bye-bye?
Well, Gail, it's gonna more be the fact that I've got to try and get you back in. And I haven't got one that has 5 people. I've only got one that has 4 people. Hang on. No. I'm on it. I can do this. You know, I'm not allowed to just randomly put myself under pressure.
So while Hayley's doing that, when's our next session, guys? First, I think it's
May.
Earlier. While Hayley's doing that, when are we going to be back? We are going to be back on.
We did them all, didn't we?
We did. I'm just looking at it now, lovely. We are going to be back on May the 3rd, which is another bank holiday. So it's a Sunday, and then I've got Sewing Street on May the 4th.
Okay.
That's going to be fun. I'm going to be finishing here and driving straight up there.
Oh wow!
Look what I did though.
Oh, everybody!
So before the next Secret Sewing Club in May the 1st, I start my May challenge.
Oh, what's your main challenge? Huh?
The space, and it's like you make one a day, and there'll be loads of free projects and things, and there's a new little thing coming out as well.
Yeah. Make sure you send me links, Hen, and I can put them on the Secret Sewing Club page as well. Yeah.
Perfect. And then I'll do something on the next one as well.
Lovely. Yeah. So you're back on Sewing. You're not back on. Your first time on Sewing Street is the
13th of April. So not this month, not tomorrow, the Monday after.
Lovely. Gail, when are you on next, lovely?
I'm on Sunday the 19th.
Sunday the 19th. Hayley, when are you on next?
23rd.
Lovely.
Ooh. And when are you on?
May the 4th and May the 31st. I'm doing a sneaky little extra one.
A sneaky extra.
Oh.
We're going to be launching something special, but woolly, not fabricy, woolly.
And Sasha, when are you next on what, Hobbycraft now?
Hobbycraft, I am back on there. I want to say it's the weekend before I go in, so it's the end of April.
Lovely.
Fabulous.
Also, there's a whole smorgasbord of us going on telly.
And all our lives and everything else. And
So
I've got 9 days of retreats. Yeah. It's going to be a very busy April.
Oh, there's
Oh,
lots
I've
of
got
people
another
saying
retreat.
lovely things and saying thank you and lovely day and
Oh,
lovely
you're welcome.
life. So yes, goodbye everybody, and we'll
Happy
see you soon.
Easter.
Do have a look
Bye-bye.
on the Secret Sewing Club Facebook page. That's where we'll put up when everybody's got their lives and when everybody's got their shows and things.